Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Dano from Every Day is Turkey Day, and I just recently put out my top 5 favorite rappers list, so I said, why not put out a favorite 10 albums list? So once again, this list is subject to change depending on what day it is and what kind of mood I'm in, but, you know, like I said in the previous video, I thought about it a little bit, and I'm pretty happy with this list. So to kick it off, Heltah Skeltah Nocturnal. Heltah Skeltah is a duo from New York City consisting of Ruck and Rock. Ruck, also known as Sean Price, rest in peace. And this was their first album, Nocturnal. So you got kind of like a little bit of a boom bap flow in the beats with it. But man, this shit is just fucking fire, man. Like the top rappers that I really like, you know, they have wit to them, but they also kick that raw shit. So this album, you definitely get both of that. So once again, rest in peace, Sean Price, Heltah Skeltah Nocturnal. Go check it out. Next we got There's a Dark Side by Redman. Now this was his second album, and I believe he either produced every beat on this album or at least had a helping hand in producing every beat. And this is by far my favorite Redman album. It's probably the darkest as well. Man, it's like the rhymes on this are just amazing. And you can definitely tell like the funk influences he had from like Parliament, Funkadelic, all those kind of bands. And yeah, this shit's just really dope. So go check it out. Redman, There's a Dark Side. Now moving on down, we got Madvillain, Madvillainy. This is a collab between MF Doom and Madlib. Madlib on the beats, MF Doom rapping. Probably the most well-known underground record of all time. And man, this album probably just influenced so many rappers that's coming out today that kind of have an underground feel to them. You know what I'm saying? So MF Doom, Madlib, Madvillain, Madvillainy, check it out. Now moving right along, we got Violent by Design by Jedi Mind Tricks, a group out of Philadelphia with Just Allah, who's out of New Jersey, I believe. And this album, man, if you want like that real raw shit, this is where you gotta go, man. Like, and this is back when Just Allah was good too, because I mean, after this, Just Allah kind of fell off and started kicking some really goofy ass raps. But this is a gem right here, man. Just the production, the raps, is just, man. If you want like that hardcore raw hip hop shit, this is it, man. So Jedi Mind Tricks, Violent by Design. Now, next we have Eminem, Marshall Mathers LP. I'm guessing if you're a fan of rap, you've probably already heard of this, if not all these albums that I'm talking about. But I don't really think I need to go into it. Eminem, Marshall Mathers LP, one of my favorites. Next, we have Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon. This is definitely my favorite Kid Cudi album. Definitely, too, because at the time it came out, I just started smoking weed. And so I used to get stoned and just listen to this. And man, the beats and the raps, like everything on this album was just amazing. So it takes me back to like a fun time in my life. So I'm guessing all of you have probably heard this as well. But Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon, definitely up there with one of my favorites. Next, we got Gorilla Mob, Rise. So Gorilla Mob out of Houston, Texas, consisting of Zero, Trey, I believe Dougie D, and okay, that's all I can remember from right now. But I think also the lineup kind of changed, and then Gorilla Mob would kind of transfer to just ABN, which was just Trey and Zero. But Rise, definitely a dope-ass album. Has a lot of great songs on it. And yeah, you should go check it out, man. Next, DMX, It's Dark and Hell is Hot. This is his first album, man, just very dark, very raw, very rugged, very gritty. You know, DMX is an artist that you listen to his stuff and it just gets you so hyped and amped, man, just because of the raw emotion and energy he puts into it. So I'm guessing most of you know who DMX is. Maybe if you're younger, you might not know a lot about his actual album. So if you want to get into DMX, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, man, it's definitely dope. So moving on, Lil Wayne, The Carter 2. I know Lil Wayne, especially right now, maybe not as much as 5 years ago, but he's kind of a polarizing rapper where a lot of people either love him or they think he's the worst thing that's ever happened to hip hop, which I never really understood because people would be like, oh, who's the worst rapper, man? Soulja Boy, Lil Wayne, that's who you listen to? And it's like, if you can't call Lil Wayne a trash rapper. If you listen to like the amount of music he's put out and the bars he has, like, you're crazy. And I mean, truth be told too, once he started kind of going more, I don't know if you call it pop rap, but once he started going more in that direction, I didn't necessarily like it either, but I understood. You know, he probably made a lot more money, made a lot more business moves. You know, what do you expect? So the Carter 2 though came out when I was in high school, man, and I just love this album, man. The lyricism, the beats, it's just a classic. So moving on from that, the final spot, we got Nas and Damian Marley, Distant Relatives. This was their collab album. I think it came out like 2009, 2010, 2011, something like that. And it's just really dope, man. I love, you know, both perspectives. They work really well together, man. And this album, it had kind of like a lot of introspection, life topics, just, man, I'm trying to articulate myself better, but it's just a really great album. And if you haven't listened to it and you're a fan, you definitely need to go listen to this. So once again, just to run down my top 10 real quick. Helter Skelter Nocturnal, Redman, There Is a Dark Side, Mad Villain, Mad Villainy, Jedi Mind Tricks, Violent by Design, Eminem, Marshall Mathers LP, Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon, Gorilla Mob, Rise, DMX, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, Lil Wayne, Carter 2, and Nas and Damian Marley, Distant Relatives. So thank you for listening. Leave a comment, let me know your top albums that you listen to, because I'm always interested in listening to new albums, new artists, and picking up more good material. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day, and yeah, peace.